Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Now if you've watched my videos for a long time, you know that I absolutely love watches. And I've got two very cool watches here from Audaz, their Flieger and also their Brilliante. Let's take a closer look. I was recently given the chance to take a look at these two pieces from Audaz. And they both come supplied in really nice carry cases. And the first one I'm going to show you is this. This is their Flieger. The actual model number of this particular one is the ADZ-2030-01. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It's got some really nice features to it. It's got a quartz movement inside and it's roughly about 45 millimeters, so quite a large watch. And if we have a look on the underside first of all, we can take a look at the case back, and we've got some really nice engraving on here and some nice details. I really do like this a lot. A very thick, genuine leather strap, quite stiff at the moment, but that will sort of get more supple with time. And then we've got the actual watch face, and this has got a lot of complications on it. So we've obviously got hour and minute hands, and then we've got a small seconds hand, which is at 3 o'clock, so just in this sub-dial here. The other sub-dials are for the chronograph function, and this is operated via the crowns on the side. So we need to actually unwind this first crown here, and when it's in its unwound position, we can actually start the chronograph going, and you can see the seconds hands ticking round. We've also got, I believe this is tenths of a second, and then minutes on this sub-dial at 9 o'clock. Now we can push the same dial again to actually stop this going round, and then to reset it, we use the pusher at the bottom here. So again, we unwind this and then we can push it in to reset everything back round. I think this is a nice way of doing it because it seems to sort of prevent you accidentally starting that chronograph function. The actual setting of the date and the time is done on the main crown here, and this is a screw down crown, and then when you actually pull it out you can adjust the date, and it's got a quick date change mechanism. The date's just here at 4 o'clock, and then if we pull it out again we can actually adjust the time. The Audaz logo is just under the 12 o'clock here as well. And I really do like the logo. I think they've done a fantastic job of the logo. So when we finish doing all of the adjustments, we can actually screw the crown back down. Now on the wrist, now I've got 7.5-inch wrists approximately, and I find this very comfortable, even though it is a large watch. I wouldn't normally choose a watch this big, but I'm pleasantly surprised at how comfortable this feels on the wrist. I love the contrasting stitching on the leather strap. I also like the fact that we've got a signed buckle here as well. So it says Audaz on the actual buckle. And this is just very, very comfortable. The actual design is very sporty. So we've got this stainless steel case with nice chunky and angular curves to it. Doesn't sit too high on the wrist, so it's pretty decent sort of height watch. But because we've got this extra bezel on the top with some real industrial design to it, it is quite a sort of a chunky, imposing timepiece. But I think it looks very, very nice indeed. Now moving on, we have got the Brilliante, and the reference number for this particular timepiece is the ADZ-2020-06. Now both of these watches are available in different colorways. This one here is in a PVD black coated case, PVD black coated matching bracelet, and it looks absolutely stunning. I really do like this. We've got a deep black face with highly contrasting numbers and markers around it. The bezel is rotating, so it's a unidirectional bezel, so it only rotates in the one direction, and it feels really nicely engineered. It's got certainly a very nice amount of feedback to it, and it nice and accurately lines back up at the top. Little tiny bit of play in the bezel, but not too much. We've got a date window at 3 o'clock, And this has got a magnifier piece over it as well, so it's a lot more readable. We've also got obviously hour a minute and a regular seconds hand, and this is also water resistant to 100 meters. Now the crown here is not a screw down crown, but it does offer you a quick date change feature. And if we pull it out to the second position, we can also change the time. Let's take a quick look around the back. So we've got the same sort of engraving on the case back here. And I really like the bracelet on this. It's quite a lightweight bracelet, but on the actual sort of deployment mechanism here, it's not a regular sort of pull out mechanism. It's actually got some push buttons here, which we can open up. Now this obviously isn't PVD coated. I think it would wear off too quickly, but it's still a very, very nice mechanism. Now I haven't adjusted this to the size of my wrist, but it feels very, very nice. Again, roughly about 45 millimeters in size, and it just feels very, very nice. I love the sporty feel of this. Obviously it's a diver orientated design on here, and we have got that 100-meter water resistance quartz mechanism inside, and it just looks absolutely superb. Very, very sporty, great for that casual look. If you're going out wearing maybe jeans and a jacket, this is just ideal. Very, very nice indeed. So this is the Audaz Brilliante, and then the earlier timepiece I showed you is the Audaz Flieger. Please do check out the links in the video description, and I'll see you in another video very soon.